is Amouranth. If you've been online for the last couple of years, you'll probably have heard of Amouranth. She's a streamer and OF creator that makes generational wealth every single year, and there was a sliver of hope when her channel got deleted of her dropping it all once upon a time. There's lots to converse about, so take a propaganda, me boy. So, as you'd expect, Amouranth first blew up when the hot tub Twitch meta was formed. In fact, I'm pretty sure she was the meta. She found the loopholes and was the pioneer for sexual development in the kids that watch Twitch TV.
Are you constantly being objectified?
Ever since I was 9, I would like run across my street to my friend's house and there would be guys catcalling me from the side of the street being like, "What's up, sexy mama?" And I'm like
At
a
9?
9-year-old. It's welcome to being a woman. Like if people are gonna be creepy to you, you might as well get the bag.
But instead of standing up to being objectified, you literally just went with it because of quote-unquote the bag. I mean, are you serious? You could have done so much better. You could have actually stood up against it, became like an activist against it, you know, spoke out against it, against the objectification of women, but instead, you just wanted to get the bag. Jesus Christ. Bro, she's literally wiping her eyes with dollar bills and crying about how hard it is to set up stream scenes and take photos for OF. I mean, sure, no job is easy per se, but at least recognize the privilege you have, but at least recognize your privilege of being able to be in the top 0.00001% of earners in content creations. You're making $1.5 million a month, and all you have to do is be on camera. You literally have a whole team helping you out. Side note, Amouranth will not smash you, but you can smash that subscribe button. I'm trying to become the biggest commentary apologist out here, so help me out, alright? She didn't start an OF until she was massive on Twitch, and somehow hit the jackpot at her peak of her hot tub career, and dropped an OF, and the incels went bonkers. You might think OF Empire sounds a little far-fetched, but my brethren, you haven't seen the most of it.
That's a real person?
Yeah, she made $57 million since COVID.
Oh my God.
OnlyFans.
Whoa. Like, how would you, like, if you married that girl, how would you tell her to get a regular job?
I wouldn't.
You can't.
I'd be happy she did it, yeah.
Breakdown of.
But if you were, like a guy who wasn't into that, wow, that's insane.
Yeah, if you're a guy who marries her and you think you're going to rescue her and pull her out of there and she's making $57 million, you have to just accept that's her job.
Half of it's from the messages part, which that's what you were just sort of saying, like probably not her messaging.
Right.
$27 million worth of messages.
Whoa. Wait a minute. 27 million guys, $27 million in money's been sent by guys?
Well, that's
just sending it her directly as a message. I love you.
10 million in just tips. That's on top of, that's just thank you for doing what I'm already paying you for.
How much is her monthly subscription?
We could look at her page. But
Oh my God, that's incredible. What is she doing on there?
Her, I mean, her main thing is she came over from like Twitch. She's a cosplayer, so she dresses up like all the, characters online. And
yeah, that can be sexy.
She's very popular.
That can be a little sexy. Somebody kind of dressed. You ever go to like Comic-Con? Once in a while, there's a lot of big fat fucks, but there's also a couple that like, that's attractive. I like that.
I'm sure.
Little superhero.
Yeah, and then they're kind of weird and quirky, so they're more approachable.
Not only is it unfathomable how blinding the lights are bouncing off their two bald heads, but also $57 million a year. Holy! Not only does she or her future generations never need to work again, but the dark side to this is the fact that all this money, or at least most of it, was paid by sad simps who are probably very much like the guys getting stepped on. Anyway, she's been riding this cruise ship of cash for a couple of years, and well, it came out that this whole OF and suggestive content was never even her idea to begin with, and she was forced to do it by her ex-husband. Pretty much, she went on stream crying about her relationship, saying that her ex was abusive, and exposed him on this call of theirs.
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. You're asking the question I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking, telling you. Literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not.
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. You're saying you did not say that.
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
What are you even talking about? You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So what?
Prove a point.
What point is it improving?
See? You're proving my point right now.
What? I'm asking you to.
obviously that's very distressing to watch, and it's not even all of it, but the point is she was finally freed from her husband and gave an update here.
Sorry for if I triggered anybody with past abuse. Anyway, so that happened. That was actually the first time that he's ever heard himself on a recording, because as I told you guys before, previously when I recorded him, he would just like refuse to listen to recordings. Sometimes with like take phones, etc., so he would never actually hear them. And I think that when he heard himself on that call, it really sunk in how much of an asshole he is. So as of today, though, I have access to all of my accounts and finances again. He's not here. He's getting help. And I'm seeking legal and emotional counsel.
Now, that happened precisely in about October of 2022, and she said, "I'm free. I can finally be normal again and do the content I want and not sexualize myself. You know, go on trips and do normal chill streams without having to show her cleavage." Well, that was some bullshit, because here's an update from last year. So this is December 22nd, 2023. Amouranth is using physical censor bars on her Twitch stream. Literally after saying that she would do normal streams again. Yeah, alright bro, alright, good one man. Let's see what the people are saying. Me blowing at the screen hoping it moves. And I'm not interacting with that. I love how she's always finding new and interesting ways to disappoint her father. Oh goddamn, they're gonna flip this into a movement with a think piece behind it. Remember when her ex-husband was forcing her to do this style content? Exactly. I mean, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. It makes zero sense. Anyway, if it wasn't obvious, no, she didn't leave the OF empire. No, she didn't leave doing sexual content, and no, she didn't leave the million. To wrap it up, while Amouranth still continues her shenanigans online, she recently got banned on YouTube for her ASMR channel, violating nudity and sexual content guidelines. Like, oh no, my favorite YouTube channel, no, don't ban ASMR Amouranth. And while any other creator would be absolutely distraught, like, no, they took away my career, she didn't care, obviously, because she watches down from her mountain of cash. Not even selling your morals? That is not a regret? Yeah, as if there aren't a million ASMR channels on YouTube, lol. YouTube is a joke sometimes. Yeah, that's also another thing. There's definitely like 1,000 other of channels that are similar, but I guess YouTube just wants to make an example sometimes. What did you post anyway? Are you dense? It literally says what she posted. All right, whatever, man. Also, a little sneaky. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to see what got her banned. Her main channel just got smited with the power of Thor. She basically tweeted, "Hey team YouTube, you deleted my main YT channel Amouranth. It suddenly got removed without warning. There were no strikes or infractions. Genuinely, nobody really gives a fuck. Even she doesn't really give a fuck." So that was the ye-old saga of heathen Amouranth. She's rich, she doesn't care, and she'll step on you anywhere. Let me know what you guys think down below. Bye bye.